are with Rusty Brown. He's got patches on where he sits down. He's got a dog and Dusty is his name, Rusty and Dusty Brown. When Rusty and Dusty went out one day, they came to an empty house. So Rusty and Dusty crept inside, as quiet as a mouse. They couldn't see a thing, it was dark inside. You think it is haunted, Rusty cried. And Dusty sniffed, well, I'm not scared, so quietly that no one could have heard. But something heard poor Dusty boast, for down the stairs came a big white ghost. In his hand he held a gleaming knife. Said Rusty to Dusty, run for your life. They ran for miles and miles, it seemed like months and months. They jumped all the hedges and the stiles and never looked back once. Then they went and lost their way, it got dark and late, and they didn't reach home till 8:30. They crept upstairs as quiet as a mouse to dream of the ghost in the haunted house. Rusty and Dusty Brown went to the zoo one day. They'd saved up pennies for weeks and weeks, 'cause they had 6 pence to pay. The animals were so pleased to see this famous pair, that the lions growled and the tigers roared. The hippopotamus made quite a fuss, and the funny cockatoo said, "How do you do?" when Rusty and Dusty went to the zoo. A tall giraffe made them laugh and laugh, but they didn't like the crocodile. They'd have stayed till 10 at the penguin's pen, and the monkeys made them smile. They saw a kangaroo and a funny chimpanzee, a great big cassowary and a cute little chickadee. And the lions growled and the tigers roared. The hippopotamus made quite a fuss, and the funny cockatoo said, "How do you do?" When Rusty and Dusty went to the zoo, there were lots more animals there to see, but the visitors had to be home for tea. Rusty and Dusty Brown went to see the shops in town, but they too stand outside the door, 'cause they were really awfully poor. Said Rusty, "This won't do," and he thought of a marvelous plan. He had trained his dog to bow and beg, and to do a funny dance all on one leg. So he put Dusty through his tricks, and at 5:30 they made 3 and 6. Over. Chuck. Rusty and Dusty Brown went in all the shops in town. Buying presents was such fun. They bought something for everyone. They got some lovely toys for the poor kiddies down their street. They had candies and crackers and bouncing balls, and monkeys on a string and a lot of funny dolls. They had toffee, apples, lollies, and a box of bricks, but they'd nothing left of their 3 and 6. Oh, what a jolly day, just like a holiday, Rusty shopping with Dusty Brown. A circus came to town one day with its big steam engine and caravans gay. It rolled along past Dusty Street and said Rusty to Dusty, "This'll be a treat." The circus opened in town that night, and the grand parade was a marvelous sight. You can bet your life that those two went, for they crawled in quietly underneath the tent. There were ladies on horses that pranced round the ring, and Joey the clown, such a funny old thing, with Jumbo the elephant down upon his knees, and that daring young man on the flying trapeze. The seals did tricks with bouncing balls, and the lion tamer was best of all. The show was over much too soon, but they're going again some other afternoon. They were late getting home again and had to run, but it cost them nothing and they had such fun. So we leave poor Rusty Brown with his patches on where he sits down. He's got a dog and Dusty is his name, Rusty and Dusty Brown.